Hello guys. So I have been posting a lot of videos in Portuguese and I think it's interesting if I post something in English so people who don't understand Portuguese can understand what I do and what is Moon Sister Yoga. So my name is Nat London and I am a recent graduate yoga teacher. I'm actually a yoga and meditation teacher. My yoga studio that I did the training, it's called Anuttara Ashram. I will link them below so you guys can take a look and see. So they are focused on Tantra yoga. That's their main lineage of teaching. But on the course, we had been in contact with different umbrellas or like maybe different ways of doing under the same umbrella, because yoga is a lifestyle. It's not only the asanas, it's not only what you do in your mat, it's what you do in your life overall. So when we did this training, we did the training online, of course, because of COVID, but we did classes lives every Sunday, which was very, very nice. The beginning is very scary, but then after a while, you get used to people, and you know the other people, and you feel confident, and you share a little bit of your history, so you feel, yeah, I can relate to that person. That person knows the way I teach, and for me, I always find this one step harder because of the language itself. So sometimes I feel like, oh, what's the name of that body part? Like really, sometimes I forget. It's normal. We also forgetting, like I forget in Portuguese, so we forget in our mother language. But it's way harder when it's another language, because then you need to go all the way around to trying to say something that would be very simple if you remember the part of the body that you are trying to talk about. But that's part of being here and speaking English. Also, a little bit about my accent. I always feel a little bit insecure. I'm not sure sometimes if people fully understand what I say. A lot of people say to me, "Yes, I fully understand," but when you talk to people who don't have a lot of interaction with international people, like people who don't speak English as the first language, sometimes take them a while to get used to the accent and yeah, that's what she meant. Because sometimes I will use a different intonation and will mean something different. So it's hard for me in that sense, that I feel sometimes not as confident as I would in Portuguese. So then I decided to teach first in Portuguese. I have been doing that for my parents and for my friends, and then I opened for the Brazilian community in Atlantic Canada. So if you are part of Casa Brasil, which is the association of Nova Scotia, then the introduction module is full free. It's like 100%. It's 4 classes. We are doing an hour of yoga poses, which we call asanas, and then we are doing 15 minutes of meditation in the end. And then the meditation is optional, so you can end your class after Shavasana, which is our corpse pose, and then, or you can stay a little bit longer and do the meditation. And then the meditation can be done laying down or sitting up as well. Is up to each body. So that is part of what I'm doing in Portuguese. And I wanted to bring something very similar in English, but instead of doing free, I'm not part of any community, because I live in Newfoundland, and part of my time, because I work here, and then part of my time I live in Nova Scotia. So what I decided to do is I will open a class once a month. So I don't know yet, it's going to be the first Saturday or the first Sunday of each month for the summertime, and that class will be free. And then the other days, the other Saturdays or the other Sundays of the same month, I will do like pay what you can type of class. So if you can pay $5, you pay $5. If you can pay only $2, you pay only $2. And I will try to do online. So for people in the community where I live here in Corner Brook, I will try to bring that to a park, and then I think we can meet online for the time being. And then once people get more vaccines in, then we can go online or like come out from online and go in person to a park where we are outside, we are, safe, we can keep our distance and all of that. So I think that's a huge introduction, but I want to also talk about what I do teach. So the way I got my training, as I said before, it was like a variety of different things you can do in yoga. And there is no right or wrong, there is what fits to you and what speaks to you as well. So for me, what speaks to me is more a restorative class, is a gentle flow. So there is many modifications I will teach for the module. I'm going to go for asanas, pranayamas, meditation. I will talk a little bit of Ayurveda and a little bit of chakras, doshas, and all of that, and all the energies. But it's not going to be a deep thing, like a deep learning. It's going to be just, oh, this is there. It's there if you want to learn more about it. I have experts that I know that could, walk you through, could explain, and things like that. So I found it's important to put out there so people are aware those things exist. But in the same time, I'm no expert. I practice Ayurveda. I know my dosha constitution. I try to have my life in a way that will align to that, and that has helped me in many, many ways. But I'm no expert. I have a doctor that I follow, and I have like consultations every other time, like every other month, and I keep in the loop with her. So she is the one who gives me, the knowledge or opens my horizon so I can go and learn more. But I want to put out there so people know, people understand. And then that's basically the class. So it's not something that will require you a lot of physical strain, or it's not require you to be fit. It's not require you to be vegan. It's not require you to be is lean. Like I have a fat body, and that works for me. So it would work to anybody. Doesn't require you to have a lot of strength, like in your arms, in your legs, and things like that. Especially in our articulations. So wrists and elbows and knees, especially. So it's not something that will push you through that feeling of, oh my god, everybody's doing but I can't do it, and you feel sad and upset. No, it's more about everybody's doing this variation. If you want to experiment or try the other one, which is one step further, you can, but it's not what I will be doing. So I will show to you how you can do it if you have been practicing that before, but it's not what I will be doing, because I don't want the students to feel, oh, she's doing, I should do. Because it's normal when we are new to yoga to kind of, yeah, my teacher is doing, she can do, so I can do. And then the way I am going to be teaching those classes, it's, yes, I can do it, but I decided to do what fits best for my body in this moment. Maybe going to the full pose is not what makes my body happy today, or maybe yours. But if the opposite happens, then perfect. You can go and do it. I will teach you, I will guide you how to get there, but it's not a requirement to get there. And I think that's a whole long introduction. I'm sorry. I think I speak a lot, and it will be hard for me to keep my class in 1 hour, but that's a thing that we need to keep working on. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you are interested in anything that is in the page, we have jewelries, we have essential oils, we have these classes that are coming up. Just, shoot me a message. I have WhatsApp, I have Instagram, Facebook, and then I'm posting as well on YouTube, so people are aware of what I'm doing. So reach out. I'm free, I'm open, and also suggestions are always welcome. So if you take a class and you feel you don't feel very aligned, you can shoot me a message, and you can also choose to don't take the next class, because sometimes what I will be guiding you doesn't really relate to what is in your heart, and that's totally okay. There is nothing wrong with what I do, what I'm doing, or what you are feeling. They are two valid things, but they don't align, and that's perfectly okay. So I hope you guys do enjoy, and I hope things align to you and speak to your heart. But if it doesn't, I don't feel hurt about you leaving, and I hope you don't feel either. Okay? So, namaste.